Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The New York Knicks delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal. Just 4 wins away, the first chapter begins against the Mavericks. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. Let's take a look at Dallas. Well, we know this is everything they've worked toward. Greg, the adjustments in the offseason have really paid off.
And it's a well-run organization from top to bottom. They know who they are. They play to their strengths. That's why they find themselves here with an opportunity to win it all in the NBA Finals.
I like what you said. They know who they are. They play within those limits. You're right. Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Exum is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. Brunson against Dinwiddie. And that one's good. Brunson.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Lively. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Towns. No good from the wing.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Tipped away and stolen by Anunoby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Thompson.
A lot of appreciation about OG's game, right? A hard-nosed defender who can also get you buckets at times. He's always willing to outwork you.
That's good from Anunoby. Both free throws good from Anunoby. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Anunoby against Dinwiddie. Thompson outside. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Hart. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying, that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
I thank you, David.
Like it when the team turns D into O, a heads-up play on defense by Hart to make that bucket happen.
Pass to Washington. Looking to end the run. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Brunson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Christie's checked in. And here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Christie, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Towns kicks to Hart. And here's Brunson outside. Christie with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 5. Dinwiddie passes to Christie. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Back to Washington. 6 on the shot clock from outside the arc. Bridges with the board. The Knicks leading by 5. Hart, that's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Dallas is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Over to the wing. Three-pointer. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Good on the shot.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 6 and finished off by Exum.
And how about the awareness of Dinwiddie? Excellent job spotting the open teammate there.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. Brunson, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Brunson. Takes it inside. An easy 2 points on the layup. Brunson's got 10 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Knicks?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. And Christie drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Hart. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
A guy who loves attacking the rim, Hart putting some muscle on.
Mavericks trail by 8. Pass to Washington. They get it back.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Hart kicks to Bridges. There's the drive, and the layup's good off the glass.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
To the inside. Here's Brunson. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
New York with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Towns finds Anunoby. Launches a 3, cans it from downtown. Hart's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Washington, that's good.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Here's Brunson. No good with the layup. Mavericks trail by 12. Here's Washington. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Washington's got 8. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Runs in the pass to Hart. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Count that one.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Pass to Hart. Brunson with it. Back to Hart. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Towns. And the Knicks miss again.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Marshall gets the bucket.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Here's Brunson. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. 14 points for him.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And Jason Kidd has called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. A different look for Dallas. Caleb Martin comes in for Washington. And it's Dante Exum in for Dinwiddie. Loose. Towns with the steal. To the left wing. Here's McBride. Pass to Payne. Now here's Towns. Here's Dadier. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Achua, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And the shot goes down. Christie's got 9.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Achua. Up to Payne. Fires from deep. And Lively pulls it down. Here's Dallas. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Exum. He can't get it to go. Towns with the defensive effort. Going inside. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Exum kicks to Mark. Here's Christie. Defended by McBride. Pass to Lively. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Towns. The Knicks leading by 8. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. That 3 off the mark. So it's the Mavericks now. Back to Martin. Puts up a 3. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Payne dishes to Towns. Poked away. Up to Payne. Pass to Dadier. Here's Towns. Another miss by Towns.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Marshall passes to Christie. And here's Exum. At the elbow, Martin. Shoots over Achua. And it's Dallas with another.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish?
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Miles McBride out there with Achua. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Accordi in at center. There, the group New York will start the second one.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Brunson. That misses off the backboard.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Exum with it. Brunson picks him up. And there's the call on Precious Achua. That is his first foul of the game. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. Now Now here's Exum. D right on him. 6 to shoot. And that one drops for him. Exum's got the lead up to 1 now for Dallas. Pass to Achua. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Achua just battling inside. He earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Martin from outside. They get the rebound. Gafford kicks to Marshall. Good on the three-point shot. Marshall's got his second bucket of the night.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Oh, muscling it in, Brunson.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Pass to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And how about Martin just getting up and on the slam?
Knicks trail by 3. Here's Huckporty. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And a fast break now for the Knicks. Rebounded by Gafford.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Stolen away. Here's Christie. He's got 9. Out to the wing. Here's Exum. Huckporty grabs the rebound. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Achua. A dunk by Achua.
Doesn't get any easier for Achua. Once he's got positioning, he wants inside. He'll look to dunk everything.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Marshall. Exum sets a screen for Marshall. Now here's Gafford. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gafford's got his first basket of the night.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's McBride. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And here's Exum. Over in the corner, Marshall. Good on the triple. Marshall's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Mavs.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
And it's blocked.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Pass to Exum. Marshall with it. Pocket 6. Driving in. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of his postseason's assist leaders. If best, Jalen Brunson.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to getting every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
So both teams making some changes here. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And this is a team that, quite frankly, has been incredibly impressive so far in the postseason, with only 3 losses to date.
And to get to this stage of the playoffs and only have 3 losses is really incredible. But they can't get carried away knowing that. The job's not finished.
For Dallas, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Christie's checked in for Marshall. Washington hits them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Out to Brunson. To stop the run. And the rejection by Gafford.
The length of Gafford, a difference maker defensively here.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Christie's got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavericks. Now here's Brunson. Guarded closer. Bridges, no one around him. Hits it from three-point range. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Hardy. Brunson against Dinwiddie. Shot on the wing. And it's Washington missing. Knicks trail by 4. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Thompson. Lively against Hart. Anunoby outside. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Thompson. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Hart. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And it's Towns missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Lively. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Christie. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. New York shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Driving inside. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 6th rebound on the night. Right side Towns. Out to the right wing. Here's the teardrop. And it's blocked. And they're running. Swiped it away. Now Hart. 7 points in the game. Bridges passes to Hart. Anunoby against Christie. Here's Brunson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Mavericks have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Exum's checked in. Knicks trail by 5. And there's the drive. It's deflected. Washington with it. He's got 12. Thompson finds Washington. Towns with the defensive effort. The Knicks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Hart the pass to McBride. Out to Bridges. No good from outside. Dallas leading by 5. Here's Dinwiddie. It's deflected.
Good awareness from Hart. He interferes at the right moment.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A minute 50 left now here in the second. The kick out to Anunoby. Pass to Hart. And the layup is good. Hart's got 9.
Gritty play by a gritty player, Josh Hart. Hard to deny it.
Dallas has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Exum passes to Washington. Another steal. Now, here's Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Now, McBride. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Bridges. Here's Hart. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Mavericks leading. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Cameron Payne's checked in for Miles McBride.
Number 1, Cameron Payne.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Washington. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Towns wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Dinwiddie against Towns. Here's Thompson. And it's Dallas with another.
And he can get to the medium range as Clay's able to find some room and still trigger it.
Here's Payne. The shot misses. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Mavericks lead by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the New York Knicks.
They found an advantage in the painted area, and they're exploiting it. I just say keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, if it ain't broke.
Looking at...
They've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Lively passes to Exum. Washington, a screen on Bridges. Here's Exum.
Yeah, great defense from Bridges. His coaches and teammates appreciate his energy.
Outside Anunoby. Good on the bucket.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Thompson outside. Inside, here's Lively. Tries again. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns. Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Out to Bridges. Out left to the wing. Here's Brunson. Got a piece of it. Thompson with it. Hart covering from outside the arc. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Now here's Brunson. 19 points in the game. Towns passes to Anunoby. The kick out to Brunson. No good on the 3.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Dinwiddie is not an easy cover. I mean, he's an efficient player who's able to use his height to his advantage.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
into the third. 2 minutes in now. Dallas leading by 5. Dinwiddie with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Thompson outside. And a miss there on the triple.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
It's Hart on the wing. Tries it from 19, and he makes it. Hart's got 13.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. 5th is Jalen Brunson.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
Here's Thompson, and the 18-footer right on the mark. Thompson's got his second bucket on the night.
Thompson, so pure as a shooter. I mean, he gets that mid-range look, and he's not going to hesitate to let it go.
Brunson. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat-out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And it's Washington missing. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Towns. Outside Brunson. Hart against Washington. Hart passes to Towns. Nails it from 3. He's got 11.
Towns takes a lot of pride in knocking down threes. He's as gifted a shooter as we have at the center position.
And stolen by Brunson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
And the second free throw is good. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Knocked loose. Stolen by Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Outside Brunson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then drew the foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Out to Bridges. For the tie. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Derek Lively.
When Towns is hammering the inside, putting pressure on the defense, good things happen for this team.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Exum passes to Lively, and a slam dunk by Lively.
Love the dunk from Lively, not just settling for the layup.
Pass to Towns, puts one up from 19. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Washington's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Dinwiddie outside. From 9 feet. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 9 rebounds now. Towns, left side. Bridges outside. He takes it in. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Lively. Exum, right side. Soft touch off the glass. Exum's got 6.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Towns. It's stolen by Lively. Got a piece of it. Thompson against Towns. Now here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely. Right side Hart. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now here's Exum. Anunoby covering. Pass to Lively. Beyond the arc. And it's New York with a rebound.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Here's Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 7.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Bridges on the double. Dinwiddie passes to Washington. Here's Exum. Pure from three-point range. Exum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Towns with the ball. Checked by Washington. And it's on Dante Exum. That'll be a second foul of the game. New York making a switch here. Chua's checked in. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Christie comes in for Dinwiddie. Outside Brunson, looking to get it going. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
In terms of scoring, he hadn't done much of it. Just 1 of 7 this quarter.
Dallas leading by 3. Exum passes to Washington. Here's Marshall. He's covered by Hart. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And some changes here for New York. McBride, he's checked in for Hart, and Payne is subbed in for Brunson. Martin, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardy comes in for Exum. Now here's Payne, still without a bucket. Here's Achua, back to Payne. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. And he can't get that one.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's Hardy.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Hardy at the line. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Knicks trail by 6. Bridges outside. Outside Achua. Pass to McBride. Back to Achua. 4 on the clock. And here's Payne outside. And the three-pointer goes. Payne's got his first 3 points of the game.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Hardy, defended by Payne. From downtown, nails it from beyond the arc. Marshall's got 15.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Payne finds Achua. Bridges outside. Towns down low, covered by Lively. Achua passes to Towns. Back to Achua. And here's Payne outside. Hardy grabs the board. Dallas leading by 6. To the middle. Pass to Christie. The 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. To the inside. It's stolen by Lively. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now Achua. He's guarded by Martin. Achua inside. He's against Martin. Outside McBride. Knocked away. Here's Towns. And the shot goes. Towns has got 9 points now in the second half.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
Payne drives. And that one's good. Now just a 4-point Dallas lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Out to Bridges. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Dallas leading by 4. Martin outside. Here's Christie. McBride covers. Down low. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And we've reached the end of the third. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
You got to make hustle plays. Be first to the floor. Rebound the ball and run. Rebound the ball and run. Let's get to the line. Cut hard so we get fouled on our cut.
And Coach Thibodeau, you know he's always going to demand aggressiveness.
Yeah, but you get why, though. The little hustle plays make a big difference in these close games.
And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got Hardy. Daniel Gafford is out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at the 2-guard spot. Oh, it's stolen.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
Marshall passes to Gafford. The shot from the low post is good. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
McBride with it. Marshall's there. Here's Brunson. There's the block.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Here's Marshall. Sends it home from three-point land. And now an 11-point Dallas lead.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here. You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
He gets it in there. Kolic's got his first bucket of the night.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, he always knows where his teammates are.
Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Achua with the dunk.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Tipped away and stolen by Brunson. Tries to break his ice. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
That free throw good from Brunson. The Knicks making a switch here. Both free throws good from Brunson.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
To the paint. The Knicks pull it in. To the middle. A nice shot by Dagier. Dagier's got his first bucket in this one.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Gafford the screen. Out to Christie. Launches a three. Can't bury it. His 5th miss in 9 tries. Knicks trail by 5. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Pass to Marshall. 4-3. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And a basket there really helps to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, we'll see, though. I mean, it looks like that might be the case. They might need a few more like it, though, because that lead has been steadily dwindling.
Here's McBride. Pat misses. Had a chance to tie it. Dallas leading by 3. Here's Martin. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Left side of Chua. Pass to Dadier. And here's Brunson. Brunson, tough one up close.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Going inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
Hardy, pass to Gafford. No good. Achua with some nice D. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Bridges. Now Brunson to take the lead. The shot comes out.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Lets a floater go. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Hart comes in for McBride. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Martin. Thompson, he's checked in for Marshall. And Exum subbed in for Christie. Brunson passes to Achua. Hart against Thompson. The kick out to Brunson. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And Dallas making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Brunson against Dinwiddie. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
And the first one at the line is good.
If they want to come away with the victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Achua. Both free throws good from Brunson. The Mavericks leading. Bridges on the double, and Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Washington outside. Pass to Lively. Exum outside. Out to Thompson from the arc. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Washington against Hart. The kick out to Brunson. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Dinwiddie. Now here's Thompson. Fires it. And right on target. That one's good. Now it's a 6-point Dallas lead.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
Bridges finds Anunoby. And here's Brunson from the arc. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Anunoby with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Mavericks. They've led by as many as 11. Washington outside. This one for three. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Hart goes in. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got his third assist of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Knocks it down from distance. Thompson's got 10 points in just the second half.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Bridges against Dinwiddie. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And they call his number, and Bridges answers, not intimidated at all by the big moment.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He loves their effort tonight. He said, quote, "This is how we wanted to come into this, looking to push the action, dictating the tempo. We are where we need to be to even things up." Of course, he's talking about the season series. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Anunoby for three. Hits the trifecta.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Dinwiddie outside. Three-pointer. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Knicks trail by three. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter here. Hart from long range. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Washington powers it through.
Pressure gets to some people, bothers them, but not Washington. Tremendous concentration in that big moment.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. We've got 1:28 left in the final quarter. Anunoby finds Bridges. Here's Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
Both shots good from the stripe.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
Dallas leading by three. Dinwiddie outside. Out to Thompson from behind the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Thompson's got 11 points in the quarter.
Oh, you talk about a cool customer right there. Thompson doesn't care if it's the first or last shot of a game. He's never shy about putting it up.
It's stolen by Washington. Dinwiddie with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Thompson passes to Exum. Here's Dinwiddie, and that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his third foul of the game. 46 seconds left in the fourth. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And they just continue to attack. Even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
A huge make.
now we've got an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And here's New York now.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Here's Dinwiddie. The Knicks with the rebound. Anunoby on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Pass to Bridges. Here's Harden. Here's the three. Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by New York. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Now Dinwiddie. And so the Mavericks take the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.